change, I'll never be the same. So you ask me to follow, and when the doubts return, you speak a better word. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. If humble hearts are what you're after, you're looking more for who I am than what my voice can sing. Faith is more than just a moment. I'm over going through the motions. Give me the real thing. It's all about to change, I'll never be the same. So you ask me to follow, and when the doubts return, you speak a better word. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. Follow you forever. I'll follow you forever. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. I'll follow you forever. I'll follow you and stop. I won't look back. Follow you forever. I'll follow you and stop. I won't look back.
I got the devil on my throat, I got blood on my hands. The ones that I love are in danger. I'm a fallen man, but I found me a river, and it washes me clean. Know that I'm drowning for trying, but I'll never leave. Know that I'm found, and I can't keep from hiding. Don't have a choice.
Couldn't find my way out. Watch my troubles come surround. I was lost, now I'm found. Like a glimmer of hope that will never let me go. You bring peace to my soul. I was afraid to let you know my deepest thoughts, secrets untold. But you know me more than I know. God, I know you hold me close. You search and find my heart between the lines. I could run and hide, but still you're by my side. The world could never satisfy. You've opened up my eyes to find. You give me technicolor life.
Rest assured in your love, put my confidence above. Lord, I know I can trust you. Every step that I take, you are with me all the way. Caught in rhythms of grace.
I was afraid to let you know my deepest thoughts, secrets untold. But you know me more than I know. God, I know you hold me close. You search and find my heart between the lines. I could run and hide, but still you're by my side. The world could never satisfy. You've opened up my eyes to find. You give me technicolor life. You search and find my heart between the lines. I could run and hide, but still you're by my side. The world can never satisfy. You've opened up my eyes to find. You give me technicolor life. I know you're with me, turning black and white to technicolor light. I know you're with me, always by my side in this technicolor light. I know you're with me, turning black and white into technicolor light. Yeah. I know you're with me, always by my side in this technicolor light. Whoa.
First touch of summer, she's got your t-shirt on. Sun's going down, school's out, stars are coming on. You can rewind it, but you can't ever feel like you do tonight. Make a move in your mind, but don't rush it. Boy, you're about to see the light. So hang on to the light in your eyes and the feeling. Hang on to time. These things, they take time. No, these things I've learned, it's never a straight line. So hang on to the light in your eyes and the feeling. So hang on to your love, drunk original reason. So hang on to the small town you love but you're leaving. Oh, you won't be a fool for so long. So hang on.
Well, here we go. Is anybody excited about VBS? Let's go, man. We are stoked that you're here. Thanks for being here. My name's Andrew. I'm the family pastor.
And my name's Jen Everswick, and I'm the kids director here. And we're so glad that all of y'all are here and to be a part of it. We could not do it without you, and we are so, so grateful for each and every one of you for being here today.
Yeah, for real, y'all. Thank you for doing this. I know so many of y'all are prepping for finals and everything right now. Thank you for making this a priority this weekend. We are stoked because, man, we're just 2 weeks away from opening our doors to hundreds and hundreds and increasingly more hundreds of kids that are signing up right now. We are excited for this. Hey, before we get into it, we want to find out how many of you have been a leader here at Lake Hills for VBS before. Let me see your hands. You got to make some noise. Where are you at? Where are you at?
Awesome.
You've been here before? All right. Now, watch this. If you've been a leader here before, I need you to get ready to make some noise for this next group, all right? Raise your hand if this is going to be your first time being a VBS leader. Raise your hand.
Woo!
Give it up for these guys.
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, you're about to find out what so many others already know, that this is like the best week of summer. The kids are going to have a great time, but we think that you probably are going to have an even better time than the kids. What do you think?
Oh, I absolutely agree. I think doing it as a volunteer is just as much fun, if not more fun, than the kids. And I saw so many 5th graders, rising 6th graders. We're so glad that y'all are volunteering this year. That's so much fun.
Yeah, man, this is a big deal. Hey, raise your hand if you actually attended VBS as a kid. I want to see you raise your hand. Wow,
that's a lot of
So
y'all.
many of you as a kid. And now look what you get to do. You get to be in the driver's seat. You get to be a leader. I love it. Hey, here's what I want to see. If you are a student, if you're a middle schooler, would you stand up? Where are all our middle schoolers at? Give it up for our middle schoolers. Give it up for our middle schoolers. Great job.
Wow.
I love it.
There's a lot of them.
I love it. All right, how about our high schoolers? Where are our high schoolers at? Stand up. Give it up for our high schoolers.
Awesome.
I love it.
There's
I love
maybe
it.
even
I
more
love
high
it.
schoolers.
All right, how about this?
That's great.
All of our parents, or you're out of high school, all of our adults, let's call it that, stand up. Where are you at? Make some noise for all of them. We know we got so many seniors. We have so many students that go off to college and they come back for this week. Guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We're going to have a great summer.
We're going to have a great summer, and this kicks it off. And so we're so, so glad again that all of y'all are a part of it. This year, our theme is Ringmaster, and we are putting on a circus for the kids. And I think it's going to be so much fun. The stage is going to be really exciting. The reveal will be just in a week or so. And we're excited. Our story, so y'all have a packet. We're going to go through it, but we're going to summarize it. And so you can take this home to go through the details at home. But the story that we're going through in the Bible is Elijah. And what we're really wanting the kids to see is that things are not always possible with man, but with God, all things are possible. And so that's our theme verse for VBS, and our song is going to go along with that. And we're going to show through Elijah's story all the awesome things that God does, and we'll also see Elijah's character for the kids. So his faithfulness, his boldness, and his courage to help encourage the kids to act in a similar way as well.
Yeah, that's huge. You know, just a quick note on that. Really, VBS and the circus thing and all the fun things we do, really, that's just the excuse to be able to get kids here, for them to have a great time, for them to hang out with their friends, for them to get to know you, their leaders, but it's all just an excuse to be able to introduce them to the gospel, to be able to open up the Bible in a fun way, for them to understand what God is speaking to them through the Bible, and for them to leave going, man, that was really cool. I understood something about the Bible. Mom, Dad, I'm kind of interested in this whole church thing, because what's so cool about VBS is you have kids that get to come to be a part of VBS that would otherwise probably never come into a church environment, but they'll come to VBS, and we get to do all this. We get to share this amazing story of Elijah. That's really what it's all about, and we're pumped for it.
Yes. I think we have a slide of the memory verse too. It's Matthew 19:26.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So that the kids are going to have a recall with this too, where we'll say something about where, where we have, do we have something with that
this
as
is
well?
fun. So kind of like our main point. It's kind of like a callback. We'll go with God, and then we'll have all the kids say, all things are possible. Do you guys want to try it real quick? All right, let's try it out. Here we go. I'm going to say, with God, then you're going to say, all things are possible. Here we go. With God. Okay, all right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. With God. All right, you are going to say that again and again and again and again. And man, we hope that just like for our kids, that theme, that verse, that truth plants deep into your heart, that we would know that with God, all things are possible. There we go.
Yes. Yeah, because that's what we want them to go home remembering. Okay, our local mission goal is the same as it's been for the past several years, where it's Girls Against Boys, and they're donating peanut butter and jelly. And the whole reason we do this is to stock our Mobile Loaves and Fishes kitchen to be able to make sandwiches and send them down every day to feed people in the inner city. What was really exciting this past year is that, I think it was weeks ago that Natalie was telling us that they're just getting to the point where they are almost done with it. So we did almost stock it for an entire year. And we had a baseball team come and serve and make their sandwiches, and they realized, oh wait, is this the peanut butter that we donated? Yeah. And I just think that's so awesome when we can see it literally tangibly helping our city.
Yeah, it's so cool. Really, it does make a difference. We're talking thousands and thousands of meals will be made because of the PB&J that's going to be brought in here, and you've got a part to play in that. So thank you guys for participating with us in that.
All right, so exciting. Our theme days this year for VBS. On Monday, it'll be our team color day. And so if you are a grade level lead or a captain or junior captain for a specific grade level, y'all will wear the color of your team. And you'll see down on the bottom of this page for your grade level, it'll show you the color that you wear. If you're in a rotation, you can wear any of the colors. You can pick which grade you want to be a part of for that. Tuesday's crazy hair day. That's really fun. Wednesday is hat day. So go ahead and order some crazy, cool, maybe circus themed hat for that. And then the last day is t-shirt day for the kids. The kids will all wear their VBS t-shirt. We will wear our VBS t-shirt every day.
Yep.
So, but for them, they'll wear that day. Okay, exciting.
Yeah.
We have our stage leaders that are all gonna come up and they're gonna perform for y'all the new VBS song that we're gonna do this year.
Now we need to see some engagement though. You've been sitting down for a little bit. We can't do that anymore.
Kaylee
Hop up here.
Eversworth, stand
y'all
up.
and do it with them.
Everybody on your feet. We're about to have a good time. Let's go. There we go. Get the hands going.
Giants fall,
We go all the way down.
strongholds break,
Yeah, they do.
oceans part, mountains shake,
This one took me a while to figure out.
hope will rise, fears will fade,
And here we go, with God.
With God,
All things, all things.
are possible. With God, there is no obstacle. His power
And then wait for it, wait for it.
is unstoppable.
It's unstoppable.
With God, all things are possible.
And then we shout it, all things.
Things are possible.
Come on, VBS.
Wind and seas,
And there's the same motions as the beginning, so
is cold.
you should all know it by now.
Storms go still,
And here we go.
waves will fall.
We're getting tricky with it.
Trumpets sound in victory. Glory to God our King.
With God.
With God, all things are possible. With God, there is no obstacle.
His power.
Power is unstoppable.
You gotta really hit it.
With God, all things are possible.
All things are possible.
All things are possible.
With man, this is impossible.
This one, the timing, we're still working out.
Things are possible. With man, this is impossible.
That was much better.
But with God, all things are possible.
All things. There you go, Arden, you're getting it.
With God, there is no obstacle.
Come on, Mateo.
His power is unstoppable.
There it is. I saw a few of you in that upper deck.
All things are possible.
All things are possible. Let me hear you.
All things are possible.
Thank you. Thank you. You yelled it out. I appreciate you.
Hey, give it up for these stage leaders. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. All right. Hey, that song was the first of many. By the end of the first week of June, you might just be singing that song in your sleep too, and doing some of these moves right here. I'm not very good at spinning around. That's going to be hard. Jen, on the other
was
hand, was
really
right down
fun.
here, just making it happen. That was
Hey,
great.
good job,
Thank
stage
you all.
leaders.
Thank you. That's perfect.
That was great.
Thank you.
They've practiced hard and they're just awesome.
Wow.
I feel
Guys,
like
thanks for team
everybody-
listing that.
Everybody works hard to make VBS happen, and we appreciate every role. It takes all of us.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, we are going to get into business mode here. We're going to cover a whole lot of ground in just a little bit. So, man, I'm going to ask you, turn your attention to this packet here. Let's get through this and get you on with the rest of your Sunday. How does that sound? First of all, let's see what we got. We got volunteer schedule expectations. So we're going to be on page 2 of this right now. Jen, you want to go through some of this?
Sure. Okay, parking is going to be a big deal, I feel like. There's a lot of y'all. And
Yes.
so we really do need you guys to get here early, those of y'all that drive, because there'll be a specific area for parking, and then it's going to take a good
It's like 5 to 6 minutes. Yeah.
to get to the worship center. And our call time in the worship center, we're going to get started with our morning meetings at 8:35. So really, we'd love y'all to be in here at 8:32.
Yes.
Which would be good. Okay, so what time do we want you to be in here?
32.
Wow, awesome. Wait, what time? 8:32. Hey, that was good. Good job, you guys. 8:32. So we need y'all in here, which means you have to park like 5 minutes before that.
Yeah, that's it.
8:27,
the,
thank you.
the math's
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Hey, here's why this is so important, because what's going to happen at 8:35, we're not doing this to be mean or ugly or anything like that, but we'll close these doors and then we'll hold everybody out afterwards. And here's why we do that. Because every morning when we gather together before VBS, we're going to give out some specific information for that day, and we want to be sure we know who received that day's information. And so that's why we'll, like, if it's like 8:36 when we started, we'll say, I'm sorry, you can't come in. because then we're going to have to go out there and give you a debrief after that. That's kind of embarrassing. You don't want that. We don't want that for you. So, man, 8:32, just to make sure you've got enough time to grab a snack. By the way, we're always going to have some breakfast here for you in the mornings. So that's one thing, like, off of your to-do list. Get here a little bit early, grab a snack, be in your seat so that we can start promptly at 8:35 and you're not getting closed out in the lobby, right?
Right,
Great.
sounds good. All right, dress code, really not fun to talk about, but everyone's gonna get their VBS shirt. You saw the stage leaders had their neon yellow shirt. That's what y'all will have. And the reason why we have it bright like that is so that you stand out. They know where their leader is, they can see you. All of our lead team will have a red shirt. And so we just ask that you wear your VBS volunteer shirt every day and keep it exactly how you get it. We don't want to cut the sleeves and crop the shirt. Keep it how it was made to be worn. This is exactly how we want you to wear it.
So I shouldn't be doing a little tie
No,
by my
let's
belly
not
button
tie
with
it
my
or
shirt.
Fringe it. I mean, that is cute, but we're not going to do that for this. Yeah. And then it's going to be hot. So yes, you can wear shorts, but let's be appropriate in the shorts that we're wearing. We are at church, and we also, a lot of the kids are really like this tall. They're little, and so let's wear appropriate clothing. You can wear the skirts with the shorts that are under it. You can wear leggings. So let's just dress appropriately for church and little kids.
Yeah, after all, where is VBS taking place? VBS is taking place at a... Yeah, look at that.
They're
We should wear some church clothes. I love it. Hey, I'm going to go back real quick to arrival times. I want to make a special note. Nursery and preschool. Where are you at? If you're in nursery and preschool, you're helping out the wee little ones. Would you give it up for everybody serving in nursery and preschool? Let's go. Let's go,
love our
nursery and preschool people. Y'all are the best. Did you know we make like a bonus VBS happen for all the little guys? And so we have lots of parents who's got kids. They're serving here. So for our preschool, our nursery ones, we put on a whole nother little VBS over in, I call it a little VBS. It's a normal VBS for little kids over in our kids building. But for all of you that are in nursery and preschool, your arrival time is earlier. It is at 8:15 being in place. You're like the special forces making everything happen. Reason for that is you're going to be there to help receive those kids so that our leaders can be in place by 8:35. Got it? We'll have breakfast for you all too. We're going to hook you all up with extra snacks. Don't let everybody else know that, but that's what you get for being in nursery and preschool. You get extra snacks. Okay.
That was a really good point, though. If you are an adult in this room and you have a nursery or preschool kid, then you will be dropping them off at 8:15 so that you can then make the meeting at 8:35.
Perfect. There we go. Hey, a text group. Raise your hand if you got a text reminder about this meeting today. Raise your hand. Very good, very good. Hey, we're going to be sending out more of those. Here's what you don't want to do. Don't hit opt out. Don't hit stop. If you want to do that, like after the last Thursday of VBS, sure. But if you want to be in the know, which raise your hand if you want to be in the know, you want to know what's going on, you want to get those reminders, be sure to stay opted into that. We're going to communicate with you via email, but we're also going to send you some quick reminders, especially the week of through text, so don't opt out of that group. And we will be using that same group number to be able to text in some information too. So we'll be gathering some info from you through that way as well too. So that text is your friend. Monday check-in.
Monday check-in. So we will close registration. Is it the Friday before?
It's the Wednesday. I want to say no, I actually know it very specifically. It's the 28th at 5 p.m.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
The 28th at 5 p.m. we'll close registration. And so registration will open again for kids that are wanting to come and show up. It'll at 8:55 the morning that VBS begins. And so those kids can still sign up and show up for that. Everyone will get a lanyard. All the kids that have signed up will have a lanyard with their name on it, their grade. Very important, if they have any allergies, that will be listed on the lanyard, and they will have a silver lanyard with their grade level color lanyard as well, so that you can see that if you're a captain or junior captain. And then it'll have their parents' information, emergency contact as well for checkout. If kids need to make changes, if a parent comes up to you and says, we need to make changes to this, then you will send them to the info tent. And Lori is amazing, and she will take care of it.
Yeah, that's perfect. You can see here the different lanyard colors. These are the team colors. We talked about those earlier. Just as one more note, just to reiterate, today when you leave, you'll be getting a shirt like these wonderful bright yellow shirts. Wear those on team color day, that first day. We're all still wearing our t-shirts, but if you want to like paint your face or whatever the other color, by all means do that. But still, each day, no matter what the theme day is, we'll be in our shirts. The reason for that, it's security. Because if we see a rando high schooler or parent that's not in like the official VBS shirt, we're gonna go, what's that person doing? And that leads us to go have a conversation with them. It also lets these parents know, hey, when I see somebody that's in the official shirt, that's somebody that has gone through training, that's somebody that's approved to be around my kid. That's why that t-shirt is so vital right there. Doors are going to open up at 9:15 each day. That's when we'll be ready to receive kids. If you are going into the 6th grade, raise your hand if that's you. You're 6th squad. Congratulations, you get a bonus duty. You get to help bring kids in. So you're going to be like the welcome squad. So a lot of you will be a junior captain, but at 9:15, we'll make the announcement. We'll remind you and say, hey, go help usher kids in and bring them in here, which is a really fun job to be able to have. Okay, walk-up volunteers. So if you've got a friend that says on the morning of June 2nd, the first day of VBS, they're like, hey, I want to serve, can I still serve? The answer is actually yes. But their role and capacity is going to be different. Because you're here and getting all the information, you get an elevated role, you get more responsibility. Your friend will still be able to serve just at a different level. They can even probably serve with you. They're definitely not going to be able to have a t-shirt though. What they need to do, this applies for adult volunteers as well, that just kind of walk up, hey, I'd like to help out. They're going to stop by, once again, by the info tent. We'll be able to get all the information. If they're an adult, we'll do the background check. We'll do all that good stuff, give them a crash course on the information. So yes, people still can walk up and serve, but we do have to go through a quick vetting process there. This is an important deal. You see no training, no tea. Once again, what is a t-shirt? It's to let everybody know that we've been trained up, that we've got the right information, we know how to take care of the kids. If you're in here today and but you've got a friend that's like, hey, can you grab my t-shirt? I can't make it. Don't get him a t-shirt, right? We'll only be giving out one t-shirt to each person that's here. And so one of my daughters is homesick today. I will not be bringing her a t-shirt just because she's sick. There's a makeup training. We'll get to all that. We'll get the information out there. But don't be bringing home extra shirts to give to friends or family. Thumbs up. We got it. We're safe. Cool.
All right. A few of you asked as you came in if we had a check-in. And we did not check you in, but we will be checking y'all out. So we will know that you did come to training, and you'll get your shirt when you check out. So as you leave, you'll check out with one of the gals out there, and they'll highlight your name and hand you your t-shirt.
I love it.
So then you'll have it. Okay, I have a question for y'all. Can you have your phone at VBS? No, we are not going to have our phones. While you can have it on you, we really, really highly discourage you pulling out your phone at all. And here's the reason why. It is a major distraction. The whole reason we do VBS is for these kids. And so if I'm on my phone like this, then I'm not paying attention to the kids. And then they're also probably gonna see your Snapchat and all that stuff. We don't need to be doing that here. So we're asking you to keep your phone away while you're here. All these high schoolers go to camp, middle schoolers go to camp, and don't even take your phone with you. And it's really awesome. It just keeps the distractions away. So here, we will not be on our phones for all of our time within VBS. Another thing on that is we also don't want you taking photos of the kids. We're not taking any photos and posting those because there are some families that don't want photos taken of their kids, and they don't want it put out there. And we're aware of those families and of those kids, and we don't need to fill everyone in on that. And so it just makes it so much easier. No phones, no photos. And then also something we added this year, no potty humor. Yeah, Andrew, of course, thinks that's
That's
really
important,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, no potty humor. They're gonna hear what we're saying, and they're looking at y'all as role models. I love Lake Hills Kids. I love it so much, and part of what I love about it is our students. We love to come alongside our students, equip them, and shape them, and encourage them to lead our kids. And so these kids are looking up to all of y'all in here, and we want you to act like role models, own it, and you're gonna inspire and change a life. Honestly, you are. And so pay attention to your language while you're here, and not in just talking to them, but talking to each other. Because sometimes we can say silly things, and they're gonna catch it. And so let's be intentional and careful with that.
Yeah, that's such a huge point, because here's the deal. You all are smart. Nobody in here is going to like talk inappropriately to a child, right? But what can easily happen is you're in VBS for a couple days, you're with your buddy, you're hanging out, and maybe you talk with them like you would at school or something like that. Like you make a joke, you tease a little bit, thinking nobody hears us. Dude, I'm telling you, these kids hear everything, and they see everything. And when I say the everything, I mean everything. They're seeing, they're hearing, they're watching, they're looking up to you. It's like they got eyes in the back of their head. So we're not at all worried about language that you would use with a child, but yeah, how we interact with each other, let's do great. Even little words, like we've got to purge out some of these, like words like dumb, or, oh my gosh, Mom, my leader today, they said the S word. Are you sure? I heard it. They were talking to their friend, and they said the S word. Well, you said the word stupid, but to them, to that kindergartner, that's the S word, man, and it's no good, right? Like, that's where some of these little guys are coming from, too. So just the way that we're going to talk with our kids, when it's hot and we're frustrated and they're going nuts, we're going to tell them, hey, be quiet. We're not going to say shut up. We're going to watch our language, our word choice very, very carefully. Y'all have got that. You're going to be pros. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so no phones, no photos, no potty humor, and then there's one more, no medication. We're not handing out any medication to kids. And so even our nurses that are here, no medication. So.
Yeah, and students too, if you normally keep medication with you, now if this is a rescue medication, if this is like an EpiPen, if this is an inhaler, totally different ball game. If you normally keep like Advil or something on you, guys, don't bring it with you. Don't have it on your person. We have a nurse that will be able to help administer that. Reason being, if it falls out of your pocket, kid gets it, it's candy, it's bad news for everybody involved, right? So we've got actually a text number that we're gonna put up on the screen right here to text meds. Do this right now. Go ahead and grab your phone. If you've got your phone with you. If you don't have a phone, it's all right. We'll be able to get this form to you. Text
if
the word.
you don't have a phone, we're so proud of you for not
Yeah, we
bringing
are.
it.
Congratulations. Tell your
so
parents.
good.
Tell your parents they're fantastic. Text the word meds to this number right now. Let's all go ahead and do that. Text that number. What you're going to get back is a link to a form. If you're under 18, which that's a lot of you, your parent is actually going to need to fill that out. So maybe that's a form that you could forward over to them. What that does, just like school, it gives us authorization to be able to give you the medication that you need if you need it. It's all the boring legal stuff that we have to do, but we want to make sure that if you're in need of meds, that we're able to give you meds. That's why you want to fill out this form, or actually have your parents fill out this form now. And we'll just keep meds out of our pockets and certainly not giving them to kids.
Yeah, this is as simple as like maybe you get a headache.
Right.
And so the nurse will be located in the worship center lobby where y'all came in. And it would be, if you fill this out, she can give you Advil.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we don't want it to be where you got a headache and then you got to wait till dad fills out the form. It's 30 minutes. We want to be able to get you the care that you need when you need it.
And that's only for volunteers.
Correct.
Who are under 18.
Correct. Yep.
But no kids will be administered any medication at any point. So.
There we go.
All right.
Well, I'm ready for a break. We've been talking for a little bit. We're going to have Joe come on up here. Everybody give it up for Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Our
Stop it.
wonderful,
No, don't
fantastic
stop.
student
Don't stop.
director. Joe, we've got a lot of students here.
There are so many students. It makes me so happy. My goal for this year is to have more students than actual kids at VBS. So if you know of any middle schooler or high schooler that's not here, bring them, because I think that would be hilarious.
That would be really funny.
I think that'd be awesome.
But I still want more kids.
I mean, yeah, we want more kids, kinda. But here's the deal. Y'all are gonna see us do some ridiculous things, some insane things. I am going to look like I have the mind of a child at times. And part of that is because I do have the mind of a child at times. But it's also because we are so willing to do anything and everything to entertain these kids. So please don't judge me or any of us for the ridiculous things that you see on stage. I promise I was about to say
Are you a
normal.
responsible adult, Joe?
Dude, responsible adult, maybe not. A father, yes. So that should scare some people. No, but it is. We're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to have a blast. Middle schoolers and high schoolers, I promise, if you come to middle school or high school, I don't act that ridiculous. It's a different level, a different type of ridiculous. It's still fun, right? Like, it's still exciting, right? Yeah, thank you. I needed validation. I'm like my mother in that way.
Joe, is there something fun for them?
I was getting to that,
after?
Jen. Yes,
Okay,
I was
just-
rambling for a little bit. But
Yeah.
yes,
Well, I got you back on track.
we have student lunches for y'all at the end of each day. We're going to have canes. We're going to have P-Terry's. We're going to have other things that are delicious and
Pizza.
exciting.
Pizza?
I have fought for y'all. Someone said, we should do sandwich trays. And I nixed that immediately because no, we're not doing sandwich trays at VBS.
That's gotten the biggest
All
applause so
right.
far.
Yeah, that was 100% selfish. I was like, if we do sandwich trays,
Joe
then I'm
doesn't
going
like
hungry,
sandwiches.
so no.
Okay.
And then also, if you have not signed up for camp yet, please, please, please sign up for camp. United for Middle School is August 3rd through the 7th in Waxahachie, I don't know, Waxahachie. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be an incredible week, I promise you. Tribe for high school is in Breckenridge, Colorado, June 22nd through the 28th. And I think we only have like 18 spots left, and that's after we expanded to make sure that we can take as many people as possible. So if you are not signed up or your friend is not signed up yet, sign up, because it's going to be, I mean, we're probably going to hit a wait list, and we want to make sure y'all get dibs because y'all are serving at VBS. So y'all are taking time out of your summer to serve. We want to make sure we elevate it for y'all. But also just thank y'all for doing VBS. I think this is like my 18th or 19th VBS that I've ever done. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great week. And students, thank y'all. It is going to be an incredible, incredible week, and we can't wait to do it with y'all. So thank you.
Love
Yes,
it.
thank you again. Thank
Thanks,
you. Y'all
Joe.
are awesome.
Did I miss anything? Was there
No.
anything else I was supposed to say?
No, that was really good.
I think
Man,
I feel
good
great.
job, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
great
good.
about it.
Hey, as Jen was saying earlier, we do have a nurse's station. There is a trick to, like, we love the nurse. We love the nurse's station. You might not want to go. Here's a wonderful trick. Does anybody know what I'm going to say? What is it? Say it again. What's the trick? Cold water is a miracle cure. It's amazing. Like when the kids, they're a couple days into VBS and they're tired and their head hurts, we go, oh, you need to go to the nurse? No. We're saying, oh, you know what? You need some cold water. Oh, I fell down and I got a little bit of a scuff on my leg. I need to go to the nurse. Maybe we should put some cold on that scuff right there. I'm telling you, it's gonna like keep the nurse happy. It's gonna keep that station moving. It's gonna keep you with your group. So before we talk about the nurse, let's administer some cold water to fix a lot of boo-boos, ouchies, pains, whatever else you call something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was great. That was good. Good tips. Okay, we're going to get you guys moving just a little bit, really easy. But like we said, this is a church, and we are hoping to welcome each of these kids in and share God's love with them. And so on the third day, we will do a little bit of an invitation for them. And so kids might ask you what it means if they wanted to accept Jesus into their heart and what that looks like. They might ask you, they might not ask you that, but I want to equip you with how we answer that. And then you can always point any kid that has questions to someone in a red shirt. There'll be a grade lead with every grade that's traveling with you, and a mom squad that's traveling with y'all as well. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys stand on your feet, and we'll move around just a little bit. So we call it the ABCs of salvation. And so the very, very first part is the A, and it is admit. Can y'all say admit? Admit. Okay, and so we do this. We admit. We admit that we are sinners and that we have made some mistakes. And then we turn and we believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And then we choose, so you step into it and you choose to follow and honor him with your life. And so it's really just as easy as ABC as we lead these kids. And y'all can sit back down, but we'll walk them through that on Wednesday. And if they have questions with you, it's just that simple. And then you can always lead them to any of us, because we'd love to have those conversations and go more in depth with them. And we also offer a kid faith class that we'll teach after VBS and walk the kids through that with their families.
Love it. Hey, we know that some of y'all are in here and you're like, dude, I hope a kid doesn't ask me that. I don't even know where I'm at in my faith. We are so glad that you're here. We see that. We recognize that. We recognize that people are in this room and they're coming to serve VBS in all sorts of different places on their spiritual journey. You have a place. You belong here. We're glad you're here. And man, we hope the word of God, we hope the good news hits your heart in the same way that we're praying for these kids. So thanks for being here. And just to echo that, if you get one of these questions, which you probably won't, and you need some backup, red shirts have got you all day long. Let's talk real quick about our side-by-side ministry. So let's say, hypothetically, there's a kindergartner and there's a group of 11 or 12. 11 of them are all doing the normal things, and one is doing not normal things, and they're kind of going all over the place. And you've like coached them, you've guided them, but they still need a little bit of extra help. You know what you might need? They might need a side-by-side, meaning one-on-one help. And so you might be able to facilitate that in your group because there's so many of you this year. We've got an abundance of captains, an abundance of junior captains. That might be the solution right there, is this little guy is going to be side-by-side with their captain or junior captain. But maybe that doesn't work. Maybe they need some extra backup. This is where a lot of our adults come in. So moms, dads, parent squad, thank you. We're really relying on you to be the wisdom, to be the backup, to be the help, so that our students can continue doing what they do, leading the rest of the group. And group leaders, juniors, if you need help, let one of the adults that's going to be traveling with you know, and they're going to help you out. Reason is we don't want to put you in a frustrating place, right? But at the same time, we also want to up our own threshold, our own tolerance for kindergartners being kindergartners, for third graders being third graders, for especially this, for boys being boys. And what do boys do? Lots of this and not listening. They're gonna do that, and that's totally fine, right? So we're all gonna bump our threshold up. We're gonna remember what we were like when we were younger. And if you were that like type A person, remember the kid in your class that was not like you. Remember that person. We're gonna have them at VBS. We're gonna love them. We don't have any bad kids at VBS. We just have some kids that need a little bit of side-by-side help every now and then, and we got your back on that.
And that's what our mom squad is here for. They want to come alongside and help out and support in that way.
Do you restroom?
Oh, restroom rules.
This is the
Yes.
funnest one, guys.
Yeah,
Get
restroom.
ready. Woo.
Don't enter. You cannot use the restroom.
At all at VBS.
Ever.
Hold it.
Just kidding. You can. So we have a potty patrol specifically designated to different restrooms. And so they'll be sitting outside there. And really it is that you will not enter a restroom when a child is in there. And so the potty patrol will let you know if you have to go to the bathroom, you'll go over there and then they'll let you know when you can go in. When one of your kids in your group has to use the restroom, then our junior captain will escort them to the bathroom. Our potty patrol will let them in, and you'll wait there. You'll wait until they're done and escort them back to the group. And that's really important. Your main captain will stay with your group the whole time, so they're still with their captain, and the junior captain will escort there and escort back because the group may have moved, and it'll allow them to rejoin their group.
I love that. If you're like, I don't know if I remembered all that, it's this simple. We escort the child to the restroom. When they get to the restroom, what do? You don't have to remember. That's what potty patrol is there for. The ladies outside the restroom, they're going to take care of it all. You just wait there, exhale, and then when the child comes out of the restroom, you'll walk them back. Is that simple? You guys got that? Here's a big question. Do we just walk into a restroom? No. We're going to check with the ladies outside the restroom first and say, hey, is there a child in there? No. Can I go in there? So you're kind of asking for permission. Why? We don't want to put you in a compromising position where you, whether you're in 6th grade or whether you're 56-year-olds, we don't want to put you in a compromising position where you are in a restroom with a child. That's not good for anybody, and so we're going to help you. This is to safeguard our kids, but even more so, this is to safeguard you. So thanks for paying attention to that fun policy there. Okay, discipline and behavior management. Jen, do you want to talk a little bit about this one?
Yeah, discipline. So if you have a kid in your group that is having trouble or isn't paying attention or just getting a little squirrely in different things, what we would recommend doing is look for the good behavior that we're looking for in the kids in your group. So praising the good behavior, praising what you're hoping to see. And a lot of times that works because sometimes it's just a reminder to them, oh wait, yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be acting right now. So initially we'll praise that good behavior, showing them and communicating what we're expecting. And then if that doesn't work, a lot of times just becoming close to the child that's being disruptive. And a lot of times they'll just stop. That happens all the time upstairs. I teach in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. The kids are gonna be excited. They're gonna have fun, and that's what we want. We want that, exciting, fun, playful, all that. But when it gets a little out of hand, as you come closer to them in proximity, a lot of times they're like, oh yeah, they're serious. We need to stop. If something continues or it's more than that, we have your grade level leads. You have moms that you can ask to come in as a side-by-side, what Andrew had talked about, and maybe they'll come in, give the one-on-one that's needed, or support with an added adult. And then another really, really great tip is to give that kid a job. Sometimes it's like, oh, once you allow them to do something in helping lead, maybe they're gonna be the line leader or the door holder or something, and that gives them a purpose and they're excited about it. And then it also gives you something that you can highlight in them. Like, hey, that was so awesome, you holding the door. That was so good. Or you can, any little thing that you think of that works with your group, those are great, great things to do. And oftentimes it won't get to anything more than just that.
Yeah, I love it, man. I would just say, like, the tone that you set with the kids is so important. Like, we're going to do so many fun things. There's going to be crazy things going on the stage. We're going to have a blast, all the different games. Really, the magic of VBS is you as their leader. You are what makes it so much fun. So, like, when we're singing songs, lose your mind. Go crazy. Who cares who's watching? By the way, nobody's watching you, right? So go nuts. Have fun, and we want the kids to see you doing that. When it's time for games, be nuts. Get into the game. When it's time for Bible story, man, you're attentive. The kids are watching all of those things. You're what makes VBS so fun. And then that's also the case when it comes to discipline. How you talk to a kid in a corrective tone, the tone that you use, how you talk to a kid, man, that's so important there because we can have all this fun, but if there's, it's 105 degrees and like it's Wednesday and you're a little bit tired and you kind of snap at a kid, man, that can stick and that can sting. And so again, you get to set the tone of what VBS is going to be like for a child. So watch it, especially if you've got some kids that are, we'll call them fun leadership opportunities. Does that make sense? Awesome.
We want every kid that walks in to think that their leader is so excited to see them. And that's the posture that we keep. We want them, every one of them, to think that they're your favorite. And so if we can just keep that posture and get so excited and smile and have a great time with them, then we're doing it right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have you ever walked into a situation where you just kind of felt not wanted? It's a pretty terrible feeling, and nobody's going to be experiencing that at VBS, right? It's going to be great. Now, Ms. Jen, let's say that somebody, like one of our leaders is trying to get somebody's attention, one of the kids, and they need to like physically touch that child. How would they do that? Where are they going to touch that kid?
Just on like their shoulder or right here on their back if you needed to. Really, you shouldn't really need to touch a child, but if it was just kind of oh, hey.
That's it.
Get their attention. That's it.
That's it. So we're not going to like pull their hand, anything like that. Just a little tap right there. This is like the acceptable place, and it's just like that. Little boop, boop, little tap like that if you need to get their attention. Okay. Last thing here. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me.
You guys are doing a really good job.
They are doing great.
You really are.
It's a Sunday
I know it's
night.
a lot of information.
Yeah, and we're about to get to the funnest part of all. Required reporting. Texas is a required reporting state, even if you are a minor. What does that mean? This is important. If a child tells you that they are in danger, that they're experiencing or have experienced some sort of harm, some sort of abuse, it is up to you, up to all of us, but specifically up to you to make sure that that information gets passed along. Who does that information get passed along to? It gets passed along to your director, to whoever is your red shirt leader. If a child says, hey, this is going on or something like this happened, what you don't do is ask questions. You don't investigate. I don't ask questions. I don't investigate. I'm not a part of the police department. I'm not an investigator. That's not my role. My role is to report and is to pass that information along to the people who are investigators. So we don't need to ask questions. We don't need to inquire further. We don't need to dig. We don't need to be like, let me see if they're telling the truth. That's not our job. Our job is to simply tell the kid, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. And then we're going to tell the person in a red shirt, and then we'll take care of it from there. So we don't ask questions. We don't dig. We just pass it along that day. So not after VBS that day, but that day, find time. It's not like, oh my gosh, like the house is on fire. I got to run to a red shirt. Like be normal about it, right? Be cool. Just let somebody promptly know with a red shirt, and we'll be able to take care of it from there. Thumbs up. You guys got it? Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to go to breakouts here. I've got a few notes before that. Yeah, you're getting your shirts after your breakouts, so not right now, after your breakouts. Yeah, if you have not yet signed up, maybe you're here, you haven't registered, you haven't signed up, this QR code is your friend. Be sure to sign up here. You're not going to be able to get a shirt until you are registered, so sign up right there, scan that if you haven't already. If you have questions as to your assigned area, hopefully you saw that. It was on the tables as you walked in. If you're like, this wasn't exactly right, I was trying to be in the same group with my friend, what do I need to do? Afterwards, you'll be able to talk with Becca and Leanna. They're going to be out here at a table. It says like a welcome or something like that, welcome station, invitation station. Find the ladies out there. They'll be able to help make those changes. If you're like, I have a dentist appointment on Thursday, or I need to feed a cat on Tuesday, whatever it is, if you've got like something going on in your schedule that somebody needs to know, if you let them know after breakouts, that would be fantastic. We'll be able to capture all of that information there. I will say that if you signed up to be on a rotation team and you found yourself as a captain or a junior captain instead, that's because rotations filled up. There are so many people serving this year that we quite literally ran out of spots for rotation. So if you're like, yeah, I wanted to be in a rotation, but I'm with the group. Yeah, the good news is that whatever rotation you wanted to be at, as a part of a group, you will still get to be at that rotation at least once every day too. So you'll still get to be a part of that. Anything I'm missing before we break?
Yes, that's great. Thank you guys all for being a part of this. We really couldn't do it without y'all.
Yeah, that's great.
Do we have it? A slide for it?
No, but it's on your thing right here. If you look at your packet right here, it's going to be at the bottom, breakouts. So admin, info tent, you're going to be in the lobby. Registration, you'll also be in the lobby. Captains, junior captains, that's the majority of you. You're going to be here. Let's get nice and tight, captains, junior captains. Let's see, rotations are going to be in the upper worship center. Where is Ashley? Is Ashley around here? There's
right
Ashley.
there. So
What's up? Give it up for the master of snacks. It's Ashley. There we go. Hey, if you're in snacks, find Ashley right over there. Where is Natalie? Where's Natalie? Give it up for Natalie. What's up? Natalie's going to be right up here behind the sound booth. She is going to be in the service project rotation. If you're with games, you're stuck with me. We're going to be right over here right after this. So games will be up there. Everybody else, look at your packet. You should see where to go. Nursery and preschool, you're going to be in the nursery hallway. You'll go out this way. Just do a whoop, whoop, do a loop-de-loop. You'll be able to follow the signs for all that. All right, let's stand up. Let's stretch our legs. We're going to get to where we need to go in exactly 3 minutes. On your mark, get set, go, 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 break out.
All right.
First part done. Chickadee check. Remember, captains and junior captains, you're going to be in here for this breakout. Guys, this next part is quick. I'm talking like minutes quick. So hang tight, hang in there. We'll do shirts after this. Captains, junior captains, you're going to be in here for this next part. If you're with games, I'll meet you right up there in 30 seconds. Games right up here. Hey, stage leaders, your breakout is going to be in the next steps room. That's where you are at earlier. Stage leaders, head back to the next steps room for your breakout.
All right, if you're a captain, junior captain, grade lead, mom squad, y'all can come get a seat. It looks like there's so many of you. If you want to sit up on this upper level, just maybe the first one, do you think? You could. Otherwise, if you're good standing, we'll try to keep this quick. There's a few seats. There's like a seat over here, a few seats over here. If you squeeze in. All right, raise your hand if you are a captain. Awesome. There's a lot of y'all. Okay, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you are a junior captain. Awesome. Okay, raise your hand if you're mom squad. Awesome. We love our mom squad, so thank you. And if you are mom squad, please continue to recruit. We love to have moms moving with each grade level, and we love to have a lot of them. It's so helpful. And so continue to recruit. How about our grade level leads? If you're a grade level lead, you'll have a red shirt. Awesome. So you can get your red shirt after if y'all don't have it yet. Great. Thank you, grade level leads. We're going to kind of break this down. Leanna is amazing, and she oversees with Candy all of y'all. And so they will meet with the grade level leads. So just the red shirts are kinder through 5th grade. There's a leader for each grade level, and they'll meet with y'all at 8:15 in the morning. So plan to get here at 8:15 to have a quick meeting with them, and then just the leads, and then to come into our meeting. Okay. Okay, all of our grade leads, you will then have your mom squad. And so those mom squad, they're going to assign to different tasks after they meet with Leanna and Candy. Then in each of y'all's groups, so you'll have the grade lead, then you have your mom squad, then they're gonna have our captains and our junior captains. So that's kind of the big overview of what that looks like. Okay, something important. We actually have a slide. I don't know if Chase is back there, but we have a slide of our lanyards. We'll also hold these up. Oh, awesome. Oh, perfect. Okay, every kid will have a lanyard. And so this is what the lanyards will look like. And it has their name, it has their pickup code. And so our grade level leads will have all of these for our captains. Is that right? Do you want to fill them in on that part?
Okay, so, this is not on.
Oh, here, turn this on.
Thanks. It'll just be important to remember for the grade leads to gather all of the lanyards at the end of every day from your captains, and captains will get to that next. So it's just a reminder for the grade leads to gather all of these. None of these should go home until Thursday when it's over.
Okay, that was good, yeah. Okay, so the kids are gonna come in with these on. So all of your kids will have these on, and then at the very end of the day, our captain, so just the captain, will get this from the child. You will wait. The kids will wear their lanyard until their parents come. So it's still on them, and then the parents will have the pickup code. So you'll check the pickup code, make sure that's correct, and then you'll take the lanyard from the child, and then you send the kid home. That way you have all of them, so all the captains will have collected this, and then you'll hand it off to your grade level lead, who will make sure that they get it the next morning.
And this is what the captain lanyard looks like. It's a little bit different than the child's lanyard. On the back, everyone will have a Sharpie, and you'll write your name and your junior's name. We've just been so blessed to have so many volunteers this year that there will be groups that have 2 captains and 2 juniors, and that is awesome. Just make sure that we have a captain's name and a junior's captain name written on here. The first morning is a little chaotic, and that's okay. It's like kind of part of the best part of VBS. When you get captains, so if you're a captain, this is super important. When you come in, you will find a seat that is labeled with a sticker that says captain. They will be on the left-hand side of each row, except for the side ones, because then they'll be on that side. You will sit there, and then your junior captain will sit somewhere in the middle, And if you have 2 junior captains, and they can sit on the other end, or if you have another captain, they can sit on the other end. But as a reminder, only a captain can sign out a kid, not a junior captain. So that's a super important thing. When a parent comes, picks up their kid, they've shown the tag that matches, you take this, and then you will have a little carabiner that has the same color of whatever grade you're with, and then you will connect their lanyards into here. Once all of your kids are picked up, you will then take this to your grade lead, and your grade lead will bring them to us, and then the next morning, your grade leads will give you back your packet or your carabiner full of lanyards, and then you'll go ahead and distribute them as they come in. The kids come to the same row every day. So it's the same group of kids that you'll have every day.
So if you have, Leanna, if they have 2 captains, it's still just one.
Correct.
Okay, so then
Yes.
y'all would have to decide who the one captain has.
The one person who's going to be the captain of the captain,
Okay.
if you will.
Awesome. Great. So there's
Yes.
one per group.
Yes. Please remember to write your name onto, or at least one of the name of the captains onto here. It's super, super important because that's the only way that your grade lead's going to be able to get this back to you. If for some reason an adult comes and they don't have the code that matches, then you send a junior to come down, and there'll be some people in a red shirt that are at the front of the stage, and we'll be able to connect that. You do not send the child, you just send a junior to say, hey, I need some help in this grade, and either we'll come up there or we'll have the parent come down here.
And this will happen.
Yes,
This does happen.
it
It
will
happens
happen.
every single day where parents won't have the tag. And so just remember, your group and your kids stay together. You would send just the junior captain. We always want to keep the kids together with their group for safety.
Yes. The other thing that you might notice on your child's, on some of the kids' lanyards, is there could be a silver lanyard connected to that. If there is a silver lanyard, that indicates that they have a food allergy of some sort that we need to be aware of when they go through the snack line, possibly. Either way, that's something, if the mom squad and can also be aware of that, and as we get to snacks, just kind of looking over it and making sure that they're getting in the right lines and up in the snacks in case they need something additional.
Awesome.
Did you guys talk about silver lanyards at all?
We did.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Captains, junior captains, mom squad, your arrival time is 8:30 a.m., which I believe is the same for everybody, correct? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. If you are a captain, you'll sit in a captain labeled seat. If you're a junior captain, you'll sit in a junior captain label seat. If there already is a captain and a junior captain in that row, and all of the rows are completed, then we'll just go ahead and start adding additional captains and junior captains to each group, which is totally fine. It'll make for a big, fun group, for sure. If you need any help, there's a mom squad that is connected to each grade. That is who you can go to first. So if you're a captain, if you're a junior captain, you'll ask your captain. If your captain needs help, they'll ask the mom squad. If the mom squad needs help, we'll find the grade lead, or myself or Candy can help as well. So the other important thing is to make sure that you remember to just turn in all of your lanyards before you leave at the end of the day. Just don't forget to do that. Those all need to stay. On Thursday, the kids will take their lanyards home. So you will still check the code, but you will not give the lanyard. You will let them take the lanyard.
And we'll walk you through all of this. This is kind of why we have the meeting in the morning each day.
Right.
We'll run through different things. And then even at pickup, we will be reminding you how this works. So each step of the way, y'all will know what you have to do. We'll make sure you do. Leanna, do you want to tell them just how when kids come in and pick their group,
Sure.
sort of that procedure?
So The very first morning is when you will kind of find, I always go right here because I know this is always going to be kindergarten. So kindergarten, if let's just say we have, I don't know, 60 or so kindergartners, we would want at least 10 rows of groups. So the captain would be on the left-hand side, the junior captain would be on the right-hand side. You pick who you want to work with within your grade level. And then what we ask is that you guys just turn around and face the top. The kindergartners will be coming from the top, and just welcome them into your row. And when you have about 5 or 6 in your row, just go ahead and start letting the other rows fill in. And then if we come to a point where all the rows are filled, then we can start filling in more kids as needed. But go ahead. So you just kind of want to let kids will be looking for other kids. So if you already have 5 or 6 and then there's 2 more that come, you can let them into your row. That's totally fine, not a problem. And so kids kind of pick their row based on their friends. There's going to be kids that don't know anybody, so make sure that you have a welcome face. You're welcoming them into your group. And then you will not fill out your lanyard until the first song starts, because kids will change. They'll think you're in your row, and then all of a sudden they see their friend 2 rows back, and they'll be like, I actually want to go to that row. And that's totally fine. Not a problem at all. So once kind of the first song starts, then you'll go down the row, and you'll write each kid's name onto your lanyard. And then each day there's a little check mark for attendance. So, because those kids are going to come back to that same row every single day. And it's okay if you have to scratch someone out. It'll be totally fine. We've seen some craziness. But try to print as legibly as possible, because we do have to read these to try to get them back to you the next day. What else?
All right, that was great. So you'll be facing the back. And then once their row fills up, then y'all will
Then you can turn around and there'll be some
sit
things
down with
going
your
on the
group.
screens. You can turn around. You can start talking to them, but just know that things will change. You know, they'll be pretty fluid even through that first song, but kind of after that first song starts is when you can start going down your row. Make sure you introduce yourself. Make sure the junior captain introduces themselves. Let them tell them your name, and try to remember their name as quickly as possible. It just makes a huge difference to them.
Yeah, we want them to be with their friends. They want to be with their friends. So we encourage that even in that beginning part for them to move around to exactly where they want to be.
Perfect.
All
Do you want
right.
to take junior captains, or just a couple things?
Sure. All right, junior captains. Always ask your captain before taking a child to the bathroom. So we did talk about that. So that is your role as a junior captain. If a kid has to go use the restroom, you will take them. But check in with your captain first. Let them know that you're headed that way. And then, do y'all remember? Do you wait with the child, or do you head back to your group? Wait, thank you. You wait with the child and you'll escort them back to their group. So we always want them to be escorted with a junior captain. In case the group has moved, you can make sure you get them back to where they need to be.
On that same note, on the last rotation, when we're all back in here, we try to minimize the amount of bathrooms. So make sure that they really have to go. It's not just like, I kind of want to go get a drink or something like that. There's a lot of chaos because none of these bathrooms will be available, because parents will already being in the lobby, so we can't actually use that. So we'll only be using these back bathrooms, so we try to minimize the amount of restrooms during the last rotation.
Awesome. So for junior captains, you will also be following your captain. So the captain will be leading the group, then you'll have all your kids in your group, and then the junior captain is the caboose. You're just making sure everyone's there, no one's getting left behind, you're keeping eyes from the back. And then also, again, who can dismiss kids? Captains. What about junior captains? No, it's just the captains. The captains can dismiss the kids. Junior captains, you hang with the kids, and then you're the one that can come up if a kid did not, if a parent did not have the tag.
And a parent will come to you, and you can just politely let them know, actually, you have to go to the other side. Oh, but my kid is right here, and just say, those are our rules, is that we have them go to the captain and check out, and that's fine. So.
Yeah. And then the only other reminder we had here is you will sit where the sticker says junior captain.
Yeah.
And so you'll have a seat for the captain and then junior captain either in the middle or at the end.
And
or
as
both.
a reminder, there will probably be more than one junior captain because we have so many volunteers,
Which is amazing.
Awesome. So if the seat doesn't have a junior captain, just try to space out. Don't try to all clump together on one end. The kids want to sit with y'all and they want to like hang out and so get to know them.
Yes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
The last thing is the Mom Squad. You guys are, just as a reminder, and you guys will come meet with us too in the mornings. You can come get things. We'll have some tables kind of in the back part of the lobby. You can come get some different things to keep with you, Band-Aids, tissues, hand sanitizer, things like that. But really, your main job is to just make sure that you're helping and assisting the captains as they need help. They'll kind of let you know if we have a child that needs to have someone hang out with them for a little bit. We might put you guys with them until they get back on track. And then just also remembering when we're at snack to be looking for the silver lanyard for the allergy. That's super helpful. Mom Squad again is an 8:30 arrival. I think that's all that I have. If for any reason you need any changes, Candy and I will be out in the lobby, but you guys will, when you leave here, you will go and get your shirts.
Yeah. And then
is that it?
Yeah, we just can't say it enough how much we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
We know that this is a big job to do and that you're going to get really tired doing it, but that it's so much fun. And every little bit that you're investing in these kids really does matter and make such a big difference. And so again, as a reminder, just welcoming with a smile and excitement because you really will impact these kids.
Honestly, and thank you, because we could
Yes,
not
thank you.
host this many kids that we are going to be bringing into this without having all of you in place. Captains, junior captains, Mom Squad, grade leads. I mean, you guys are truly like what is holding all of these kids and making sure that they get everywhere safely and on time. And so we really, really appreciate all of your help.
Yes, so thank you. And y'all can check out.
When you leave out here, you'll get this. The shirts are in order by youth large, and then small, medium, large, extra large. If you just signed up today and your name is not on that list, you will go to the last table in there, the furthest table from you, and we will get you your shirt. Anything,
Yeah.
Andrew? Oh, yes. A person will mark your name off that you have received your shirt. So just make sure that they've highlighted it. Thank y'all so much.